Okay.
Testing. 1, 2, 3. Chat, can you hear me? And don't you dare gaslight me into saying that it's mute. 1. All right. You said 1. Nope. All right. You're clever, Smokes. How you all doing? Hello, Nieron. Welcome. Hello, Abacoa. Funwell. Raven. Congratulations on getting the first batch. Best mod Abacoa. We're gonna having a kind of a special lengthy episode today for those watching on YouTube. I'm putting the thumbnail. I'm moving it around on the screen. No problem. All right, let's get back into the screen. I got a special guest here that I want you all to see. This is the first actually for a Sunday stream like on this nature. So I hope you all look forward to this. Blam. Just playing Vampire Survivors. Oh, I hope you don't have a seizure just like I did. Every time I hear Vampire Survivors, it just gets me a PTSD of that stream that I had a freaking epileptic episode. It wasn't too harsh, don't worry, chat. But yeah, it was quite something. It threw me off, but hey, I'm here, and that's what's important. Let me chill down the music a little bit. Hi, hey yo, what's that down there? We got 2 microphones on the set. Hey, we made it through that stream. Yeah, we made it actually. You all carried me because I was the one, like, I wasn't even like doing well. I was just laying back on my chair just trying to revive. But anyways, hello everyone. Welcome to episode 91 of the In-Sain podcast. And I am not by myself. Please, can you come back up here?
Hello.
Hello indeed. Hey. Get up. Show your beautiful VTuber model.
Hello.
Look at the chumpers. Hey, I'm so glad you're finally. This is like, yo. If you don't know this, this isn't the first time Kalaneko has been in one of my streams. They've been in also in the voices in the background, and also
oh yeah,
in a lost episode. We got lost media for Shane. I can't really do justice to that episode, and my apologies. You actually appeared on a VCS episode a long time ago. But I'm so glad you actually made it here for once. It's
been a million years.
Million years? Nah, please don't make me feel bad.
That's fine.
Let me read some of the chat here, and then we'll get back into everything. We made it to the stream. It's a person. So it's so cute. Yeah, it is cute. The teeth are cute. The chompers. I'm in love with the chompers. I want chompers on my next VTuber model. I want good chompers. Yes, you. Very. Yo, we got a squirrel lost on the. We got a rat. Oh shit!
Got a squirrel.
Look, the antecitos. Yeah, it's adorable. Anyways, I'm gonna let you introduce yourself while I take a sip of water.
Hi, my name is Kalaneko. I've been streaming for a very long time. I am a Likeaway Cat VTuber. I do a lot of streaming. I do a lot of projects. I have a website called kylaneko.net that I've been working on. I also have been editing my videos recently on my YouTube. And I have a lot of things that I'm doing.
Either all at way once. Too much.
Yeah.
Oh,
I do a lot.
Goodness. Yeah, which is why I brought you to the perfect topic of the week. I couldn't have picked probably a more fitting person for today's topic. And for those watching on YouTube or on Twitch, the topic it says episode 91, being a VTuber and the streamer life. that is practically like the main point of tonight, as well as like, you know, getting to know you once again and just having here this fantastic memory. Because I have to say, ever since I met you, a fellow VTuber, you have been like one of the closest person that I met in this community, and I am so honored. And I really just want to get.
When I was first a VTuber, I just didn't know what I was doing. Then eventually, like when I started to when I accidentally made this design in Vroid Studio, we started talking on Twitter, and it was like, you know, it was definitely I'd say it's more like a door you opened for me and kind of helped me out, be a little bit more confident being a VTuber.
Hey yo, I did what again? What door did I open?
The VTuber door. He made me like more confident, more willing to actually go through with it. And I did a whole bunch of stuff in the meantime, and eventually it got to this point.
I'm always honored when I hear people. I still don't believe like how things work like that, but I guess this field is still like kind of new for a lot of us. Accept the compliment, saying I am accepting the compliment. That's what I'm about to say. I'm going to read chat. Legit in the same camp as Kylo. Saying it also made me confident and pretty much gave me the friend group I have now. Aw, that's too good. That's too adorable and too nice from you. Hey, you're doing a demonstration while I give my little tangent here. So yeah, it's the field is still like a lot new. There's a lot that we got to learn about how things happen, and yeah. You know me. I set this tango many times with many VTuber friends that show up in here. I'm just glad and honored that I get some such compliments, especially from like people from like chat. And you, dear viewer, yes, you. What is that meme from like? Have you ever watched like Megamind?
Yes.
Megamind. What is that one saying? What the hero says? Like, oh yeah, it's random citizen, and I love you too, random citizen, or something like that.
I don't know. I'm more. I don't know, but I've seen some things from Megamind. It's just been a while.
Oh, okay.
The one that got around a lot was the no bitches meme, and the one thing where it was like showing that video of the glow up.
Oh yeah. Oh, I know. Dun, dun, dun.
Dun, dun, dun. Dun, dun, dun.
Why were we so brain rotten to know like only memes and speaking memes? I'm okay. Let me read this wonderful, lovely comment. And hello, Red Joker, how you doing? I have a lovely comment by Danny. In-Sain was the one who introduced me to the VTuber community, as well as my current friends and boyfriend. Ayo. Without them, none of this would have been possible. I owe them so much. I love you, Sane Pie. Aw, thank you. I needed those words to be so encrusted in my mind in a Sunday stream. And hello, Mystic Shadow, welcome. You all watching the sequel? Sorry, not sorry. The sequel? What sequel? There's a Mega.
Yeah, there's a Mega. There's gonna be a sequel, and there's also gonna be a small series for that.
Wait, what is this comment here? It says, Thane, can you look down and spell attic? I'm not falling for that. Whatever it is, your mom. That's a YouTube comment that I just saw. Encrust in your mind like a fine grilled cheese of the sands. Yeah, I'll turn you into cheese, Danny. Anyways, we have, like I said, you get the comment. I don't get it, and I don't want to know it. It's saying on the micro mouse. Hey yo, Wicked, how you doing? Oh my god, too many familiar people showing up here. I love it. But anyway, speaking of familiar people, Kylo, you already introduced yourself, give a little rundown. However, I want to know more about your VTuber model. I saw you doing some toggles in there. Do a little showcase there. Show your full body.
Yeah.
Go up.
Yeah.
Go up.
So
you know.
I will. Yeah. So this is the model.
Yeah.
And this is the one that was made by Beglita. She made this. I won it in a raffle, and I paid a little bit to upgrade it because it originally was just going to be a bust up, and I was like, I want a full model. I want how much is this going to cost? Yeah. So it's like, just like it wasn't going to cost that much. So it was good. But yeah, I have toggles. I can do that. I can do this.
Oh,
I can do that.
So cute.
I can do this. I can remove my band-aids. I can remove my ears.
Put him back! I didn't.
I can do that.
Back.
Yeah. I have
Question.
expressions like
Well,
angry.
I'm gonna sound so freaking degenerate, but I'm sorry. With all respect for the artistic skill, I remember when you first saw your model on 3D and everything. Did you always used to have such thick thighs?
No, but I kind of let her do what she wanted at that
Okay,
point.
okay.
I was like, I'm gonna go ahead and let her, because the thing is, like, if you let them, do what they want for the most part, while also giving them good direction, it makes the model look really good.
Actually, that reminds me. That's exactly what I told the first person I made my first VTuber model. The one that I had was only a bust up model, and I told them like, hey, here's some things, here's a crappy doodle and some instructions, but I honestly want your creative input on it. And they went with like the orange hair. I wanted red, but I was like, I'm okay with it. I'm okay with being like bootleg Coco Kiri for a while with the fang and everything. But hey, it was good. Looking respectfully.
So like, that's good. Like, I think later on I'm gonna have like an alt, but I have yet to show it because it's gonna take a little bit for it to be made. It's gonna be the same model. It's just gonna have a different costume.
Oh, another Light 2D?
Yeah. It's the same. It's gonna be the same. It's gonna have more toggles.
Oh, I see.
Yep.
Gotcha.
Yep. Because like, I don't know. I just like this model, so like, why not contact the artist that do it, and then once everything's said and done, I can start showing that off too.
Yeah, no problem with that. I mean, it's really cute. I really like it. They did a magnificent job.
Yeah.
And I'm just happy, like you told me like the story, the journey that you went through to get this, and the moment you got it, and how happy it made you to be, to make you have it. In general,
So
I'm not sure if
originally,
you want to tell the story.
Oh yeah. So when I was first a VTuber, I was using this. I don't know how far back I really.
They want you to do a flip. They want you to do a flip. I'm sorry to break.
How do I do a flip?
A flip. Just wrote. Oh, wait. You're brand new to the VTuber world. So you click on your VTuber model and then you rotate the mouse and then you start doing like a flip like this. How do you click that? Sorry. Control. Click control on the keyboard. The keyboard. There you go.
Oh.
There you go. Flip time. There you go.
See, I don't have my G502 hooked up, so I'm using my other one.
Oh yeah, I can do like maximum spins with the other one.
Spin jitsu.
Yeah. Let me give you the googly eyes. Anyways, go back to telling your story if you want to. Okay.
So when I was first a VTuber, I was like using this like blocky pixel model, and I didn't know what I was doing for the most part. And I sort of like took time to progress through it, and I was like, oh, I'm getting more interested into it, because at first there was like a joke between me and my friends, like, oh, maybe I'll become a VTuber, because I didn't quite know everything about VTubers at the time. Then I watched this Andrea stream, and I was like, what is this?
I'm hungry.
I was like, now I'm interested. Now I'm more interested in seeing what's going on. Let me take a look at the technology. And all of a sudden, more technology was being made around the same time that I was becoming a VTuber. I remember when I was first in the VTubing space, I started talking to Mike Woods, which I think most of us know who he is.
Hell yeah.
He was doing some VTuber models for people as well. And I was like, oh, maybe I might be a little interested into it. And eventually it progressed to the point to where I accidentally make the design for this in Vroid Studio. And I was like, well, maybe I'm onto something. And I keep going on and on and on with it. And then I start making more models and trying to create more updated versions of it. And then I ended up getting this through a raffle. Because I was like, why not enter it? Why not go into a raffle? And by the time I entered the raffle, it was like around the same time I met like a couple months before I also talked to Babby as well. She made a few of my PNGs, and then
Babby, amazing artist.
Yeah, Babby Whiskey. Yeah. Good boy VTuber.
Alright. Good timing. Yeah. Okay, Google eyes are out, and also I've been getting pelted while you've been doing telling the story. But it's always an impressive journey.
Yeah, because like when they ended up giving me the model, I was like, what? What is this?
I had such a cute reaction. Can you do it with both ears or just one?
Just one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's a sub brand. I like the little band-aid. Yeah, the band-aid is pretty and a pretty nice touch.
Yeah. Yeah.
It
Yeah,
really shows like they capture the energy of like what you had on your original model really well.
Yeah, 3D model. Yeah, so like there's some things that carried over, like the eyes. So originally Zwa made the eyes, artist Zwa.
Okay.
She DM'd me the eyes one day, and I was like, oh crap. So when I'm talking to the VTuber model, I think it's called like a model mama. I was like, hey, can you make the eyes sort of like this, or sort of like reference this? And they did. And I was like, oh crap.
Nice.
So like every little piece of this model so far is like either some carryovers, or I may have had some influence from some people. And it's I wouldn't be this wouldn't be a thing if I didn't know people, and people I probably this Kylo Neko probably wouldn't have existed if it wasn't for people that I got to know.
Well, speaking of references and all that stuff, I want to show something to the stream, and it has to do with like part of your branding. You really love like unhinged like little memes and stuff like that really represent your entire general your model. Let me bring up a PNG over here.
Yeah, I'm a little crazy sometimes.
You have a little PNG model. It's super adorable. This one, you mentioned Baby Whiskey. This has been by them, right?
Yeah, made by her. Yep.
Yeah.
She made that. She made another one as well, but yeah, she ended up making that little model. She did a really good job on it. She called them little scribblies. Little scribbles.
You also has this very cute, like little sprite. Emote.
Yeah.
This is like the full version of it. It usually like dances from like the middle to the top, but I recognize this meme. I'm wondering if anyone in chat recognizes the dance being done here and the song that plays with it. I know what it is.
It's so good. Yeah, I ended up commissioning somebody on Fiverr for that, and they did like a really good job.
Familiar face. Hello, Side. You're welcome.
Hello. Hi. Hello.
Alrighty, so let me show this. Do I have another on one of these emotes?
I sent you like a bunch.
It's okay. This is pretty much like, this is pretty good. I want to get back into like the topics and all that stuff. I'll show the other ones through time. If you want to check out more of like Kylo Neko's like emotes and all that stuff, why don't you check the Twitch? Let's plug the Twitch and all that stuff. Where can we find you aside from your website? Do you stream on YouTube?
On my I do multi-stream on YouTube sometimes, but lately whenever I get a video edited, I upload that to my main channel. I also have a VOD channel as well. Yeah.
Okay. VOD channel. That's something I don't have yet. I really need to update that stuff. Which, by the way, I want to get back into the main important topic of the day, and it has to do with like the streamer life and being a VTuber in general, because there's a couple of things that influence partially that topic. Starting this morning, I made a rant video, which was a reaction to one of Hassan's like clips. I got baited. The internet loves to like cherry pick clips and show and get your reaction out of like the worst of the worst. I am not completely against what they said. I understand the stress that comes with the territory of streaming. However, they were in the words of the clip, it kind of looked like they were comparing the life of a retail worker versus the life of a streamer.
Yeah.
To you, how does that come
commented
across?
on that. Huh? So I had commented on that when I saw it, and basically, I kind of want to pull up what I said on your comics. I was like, oh wow, this really resonates with me here, and I'm like, I used to work retail, and when I worked retail, it was super stressful. It's way more stressful to be a retail worker than it is to stream, because you're in the comfort of your own home. So the only reason why Hassan would have said something like that is because he's more than well off. You could stop streaming for like a couple years and he'd be fine. But any normal streamer who's like starting out or like starting to make an income for this,
the poor millionaire having a little stressful because he has to react to people's videos and play games all day.
Like he's got like, I mean that's for anybody else, that'd be like the dream. Like play video games, get paid, like please,
please?
But like
you're getting paid. Wait, come on, hey yo,
you're getting paid.
Streamers are getting paid. Look.
Like, yeah.
I always appreciate like every little support. 1 bit, 2 bit, 1 viewer, 2 viewer. I
Oh,
don't mind.
definitely.
I don't care. It's like the fact that someone thought about you and stopped by to check on you on a
Yeah.
stream. It's an honor. So it definitely is. It don't
Yeah.
matter how much it happens. And hold on, let me check them on the chat
Yeah.
here. So we got someone here. Hello, Next Zero. Hello. Thank you for stopping by and checking us out as well. Okay, so Abakoa, that's a really interesting point because I'm gonna bring something else as well. You said retail sounds horrible. Not only retail. We're talking also about office jobs. You ever heard of? Do you know the culture of like office jobs and like places like in Japan? You know, salaryman, all that like
sort of,
you know, yeah. What can you tell us about that? And how is it like? And then we'll read another comment that I saw very interesting in chat.
So I don't live in Japan, but I'd like to. But I did work an office job before. It's where you're in the office all the time. And it could be very stressful because it seems like you have vultures going over your shoulder, trying to see if you're getting ready to do something wrong, try to find a reason to write you up, try to give you any reason to be stressed. Like I used to work in an office job like when I first started living on my own, and I was stressed. Like sometimes I wouldn't even stream, I wouldn't even make anything. I would just go to bed. I would be super stressed out. In comparison to what I'm doing now, it's like, you know, I'm kind of happy with where I'm at right now. But like, because I'm at home when I'm working, so I mean that's good. But like when I'm like when I used to work like retail and used to go into an office, it's like it's very, very stressful. Like when you try to compare that to a streaming life, like it's not like streamers do have a lot of responsibilities. You have to constantly upload stuff. You have to manage more than one social media account. Sometimes you have a social media manager. Sometimes you have to even go as far as talk to brands all the time in order to get something done. So it may feel like you're doing something all the time, but you're doing something that you actually love to do if you continue to love streaming or being a VTuber at the same time. Even making content, because it's always this revolving door. And so people don't like that. So people I've noticed on Twitter sort of give up, and I'm like, I completely understand because this feels like you're always hitting that wall, but you have to just keep going.
I did
one of the
some little words about that. When it comes to like, you know, being a streamer, not everyone's like making like banks out of it, and for sure, like, in fact, it's like the very small minority. There's like a very small percentage. I think it's like 5% is only making it good. The other are just like trying to make do with what they can. But this is supposed to be a hobby. Streaming is primarily a hobby. I always mention it with every guest that comes in here. But for some people, it becomes like their eventually it becomes their part-time, and eventually for some, if they make it through, it can be their full-time. And also with tons of responsibility. That's when you start learning how to be your own boss and take your own responsibilities. This is why I said that more streaming doesn't equals better streams. It's always about try to level quality over quantity. All that stuff, yada yada yada. We can be on about here all day. We got a bunch of topics that we got all to talk about. And let me read some comments in here before I let you comment on that. We have a comment by Yomi Quinley. I'm here working my ass off over a year, and only now I'm making this full-time thing. It's incredible hard work, but we can't deny that retail and all have also hard work. That's very true.
Because I did both. I have done like retail. I've done office jobs. I even tried to work as an Amazon delivery driver. None of it's easy. It's all hard, but I mean, even being a streamer full time is all hard. So you have to sort of like you have to go through like important tax documents. You have to do a whole bunch of stuff that you normally wouldn't do. You have to pay taxes on a business that you are making, because when you're self-employed, unless Twitch is taking a chance,
VTubers need to do taxes.
Depending on something, if it goes a little further ahead.
Yeah, I do taxes, chat, right? Sometimes all you want to do is explode. I wish I had the. Oh my god, I was gonna set up an explosion to redeem, but I don't have it. Oh wait, I do have an explosion redeem. What am I talking about? It's
explosion.
Yeah, you all pay taxes here. Yes, you should be doing taxes if you're a streamer.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah, you have to do it. And we have Jose Rivera on the YouTube side saying, let's not forget the blue-collar jobs. The trades and the build, the maintain society, like contractors, plumbers, electricians, mechanics, these jobs are physically exhausting. So mentioning mechanics and electricians, sometimes I am surprised when people come into my chat to talk about their jobs, and I hear so many people have like different variety. We got from retail regulars, we got also like a lot of mechanics. For some reason, I attract a lot of mechanics from my chat.
See, and the thing is,
to talk to me.
Yeah, and the thing is, like, I've always hated it when somebody was like on Twitter and they're like, "Go get a real job," even though like somebody's like making millions as a streamer or something. Like they just get jealous and stuff. It's like that is the real job.
Yeah.
If you're asking them to get a real job, you're just telling them to go find something boring that they don't want to do.
Yeah, probably. Yeah. It's like, I mean, when does it start being a job? And I guess it's because once it start being some profit, but you have to kind of like build it from nothing. Usually, unless you plan really well or hit that lucky vein that will like get those viewers.
We've all started from zero, and we're all at different points in our streaming careers as well. Like I've been streaming for in total 7 years, and I'm just now starting to see growth.
I was just about to ask you about, like, you know, how long. Can you tell us how long you've been streaming? I remember because it's not the first time we do this tango on VCS. But yeah, I need to also tell for the people who are new, because there's a lot of people that may have never seen you here on stream before. So yeah, tell us a little bit about that.
About starting from zero?
Oh, sorry, no, I'm saying that I feel like how does it feel like to start from? Sometimes do you feel like because you mentioned. Have you been a VTuber for 7 years? VTuber 7 exists for 7 years.
I've been a streamer for 7 years. I've been a VTuber for 3, so I still broke the curse either way. Yeah, so when I originally started as a streamer, I was like doing webcam streams, and those were fun for a while, but you started at zero, you like had nothing. For the first couple of years, I wasn't even an affiliate. I just had friends watching me and stuff. And I had recently became an affiliate like when the pandemic hit. And I was like, oh my God. And then eventually I got to the point to where my chat started getting really toxic, and I was still looking for alternatives. And, you know, we circle back around to when I was making the joke about being a VTuber. Eventually it stopped being a joke. Eventually I was like, okay, I'm gonna be a VTuber. And I had a bunch of whiplash for that. People were like, oh no, get rid of it. I was like, I don't want to get rid of it. I want to keep it. And I rolled and I rolled with it. I ended up weeding out a bunch of the toxic people who didn't even want to watch my streams for that. So I was like, all right, let's do this. And I was like, and I just went full send with it.
That's quite a story. I got people here that have been here for almost what was it? Oh my God, there was a streaming platform before Twitch, and I think it was Galaxy, because Galaxy was a previous guest. That Sweetie was with us, and this very frequent member of our community and our chat as well. And Galaxy has told me there's a platform before Twitch, and I'm wondering if you were familiar with it. Yeah, I'm talking about you, Sweetie. And also, someone here in chat mentioned that their job is working in a factory. Their job is soda pressing. I'm not sure if I'm being told something that may be a meme or something, but what is soda pressing? Soda pressing! Oh my God, I'm so fucking slow! I'm like, I thought it was like an actual job, and it's like, oh, soda as in SODA pressing. I'm like, soda pressing. I'm so stupid. Oh dang! I don't know. I fell for that. Okay, what is a job? Using your skills or services in exchange for money. There are ethical jobs and unethical and illegal jobs as well. That's illegal jobs. I don't know anything about that. Anyways, speaking of illegal jobs and all that stuff, let's talk about the part where we talk about VTuber topics and all that stuff. I'm pretty sure you are familiar with like the recent Niji Sanji things going on around, because I've seen you make a comment or two around that.
I am very familiar with that kind of stuff. So normally people try to stay away from certain controversies, and I do as well. But when I saw this, I was like, this is as bad as this is as bad as like the when it happened around the pandemic with like the Traders of America thing, and it was so crazy. So it was like, it had a whole bunch of people's names on it. It had Maximilian Dude's name on it. It had a whole bunch of other streamers as well. But this was like, you go through this list, and it's archived now because the original list got taken down for the whole blacklist. And I ended up linking it a few places for Niji Sanji.
Damn it! Yeah. Thank you for the topic. I was going to talk about the blacklist. This morning, there was an alleged blacklist of Niji Sanji. It's called the Niji Sanji anti Niji Sanji blacklist, and it talks
Bandwagoners
about
and stuff. Yeah.
it's like, oh, it's Niji Sanji fans trying to say, hey, who are people who are against the thing that we love. We love Niji Sanji and we love the VTubers there, so we are going to make a blacklist, very similar to the Hogwarts Legacy. Like, oh, here's all the streamers playing Hogwarts Legacy that should be considered like X or Y bad thing.
Or
And
the
it's
the
like,
Traders of America, where everybody decided to get vaccines, and
I
then they
saw
just
the
got
list.
put on the list.
I
Yeah.
saw that. Yo, hold on a second. Yo, thank you for the raid, Rin. Hello, can I get a shout out for Rin? And someone can help me on if there's Abacoa, if you're there, please. My hand's a little tired right now. But yeah, thank you, Rin, for showing up here. Doing a raid. I appreciate it. So Rin is also one of my closest VTuber friends, and oh my god, I can go on and on about how much I appreciate all the people that I met in this community, honestly. But we're talking about Niji Sanji. Let's sing this yacht. And I'm more pissed off that I'm not in this blacklist.
You weren't put on it yet.
Yeah.
Because when I read it, it said work in progress, and I was like, wait, why am I not on this?
No, I made a stream dedicated to talking about Niji Sanji and reacting to Niji Sanji content.
Oh yeah. I mean, you'll probably go more in depth with it, but I thought it was kind of crazy that when I read one of the things around the merch part of it, it says stop producing Niji Sanji merch. I was like, you put them on the blacklist for that? It's messed up.
Yeah, just for talking about it, just sort of reporting something basic. I don't know. These people are kind of wacky. They got too much time on their hands. I understand being frustrated because you're the thing you enjoy, but it's getting messed with in a way. Yeah. But in general, it's not about messing with the thing you love. It's about trying to, give the message of what's important about in there in the situation, which is like the unfortunate bad scenario that a certain VTuber tried to like oof their lives because of how stressful being a VTuber can be in corporations.
Yeah, and that's a lot to unpack.
I hope I'm on it. I'll make a video on it to get it. Get Rain, you want to make a video? You want to make it to the list and make a video? Actually, unfortunately, they took down the list, and well, it's like
it's archived now.
Yeah, it reached the public, and they deleted the list.
I saw the list, and I was like, everybody follow everybody on this list, and then 24 hours later, they delete it.
The list of base VTubers or base content creators. They put coefficient in there. Like the most wholesome content creator for VTubers.
They put coefficient and Mudahara on that, and my first instinct was to then DM Mudahara. Coefficient and Mudahara. They may not see it, but they at least need to be aware of it.
Blacklist. So they're probably gonna laugh out of it. You know who? You know what? They didn't put Rev. Rev says that's who it's not in there. If you want to put someone, no, they didn't. They did put Rev. I'm like, yeah.
They put a few mutuals I know of there. They put like Ringtail there, and I was like, oh shit, I should let the Ringtail know.
They didn't put.
It's like, oh my god.
Put me on the list. I don't want to be like Chopper from One Piece. I am a criminal.
I was like, why wasn't I on the list?
Yeah. Oh, that's funny.
The list is so unserious. Everybody's like racing to get on it.
They must have like zero file security. Oh no.
Damn.
And thank you for the compliments, Wicked. Everyone on the screen is adorable. Oh, you're adorable. Everyone's adorable here. I'm not seeing you, so I don't know if everyone's adorable. I'm gonna be sassy sometimes. I can't just compliment everybody. Someone must get bashed by me.
Yeah.
Anyways, let's see on the virtual topics. Let's go back to being a little bit more about you. It's supposed to be also your chance to chime in here.
Oh, definitely.
All right, so tell us a little bit about your taste in like gaming stuff, because I saw you streaming at like 3 a.m. Final Fantasy. Are you familiar with like current games or old games? Give us your vibe right now.
Okay, so like as far as like games go, I play a bunch of games, but lately I've been getting more into fighting games and RPGs. this year. Like last year I was playing a bunch of retro games, but this year it's going to be like a mix. So I'm like, I've been playing Tekken 8, I've been playing a bunch of other fighting games on Fightcade, I've been playing some Third Strike. I have videos yet to be uploaded for that kind of stuff. Lately I've also been playing a bunch of RPGs. Like I recently beat Super Mario RPG, did everything in there I could. I started playing Final Fantasy VII Remake because on the 29th, Rebirth is coming out, and I gotta make sure I beat the game as quickly as possible. Nice. So I have a lot that I'm doing. I do like to play other kinds of games as well, which I've been known to play, like some adventure games and some action games, like Devil May Cry and stuff like that. Like I also have been doing some stuff like every now and then I'll do like a level 1 Dark Souls playthrough, and it's some of the craziest stuff because level 1. Yet. Yeah, and I still have to redo. Like that. Yeah, you definitely have to. In-Sain playing Dark Souls would be a funny time.
Speaking of things to do, have you played Power World yet? Power World.
I have not touched that game. Originally I wasn't going to play it because of the controversy. Then later on, the controversy was around found out to be wrong. So I decided that if I do play the game, I have to have a reason to.
Oh, okay. I mean,
yeah.
That won't stop me. If anything, I may double down on playing something. If it's gonna,
I'll probably I'll probably end up playing it like at a certain point whenever I'm able to get it. But like right now, I don't have it.
Yeah, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. I hope Pokemon learns from this lesson. Speaking of Pokemon, let's get you up to date, gamers. News incoming. We have a Pokemon Direct happening this week. Pokemon Direct. Are you ready for the sacrificial of Pokemon Black and White on live stream? Because I have a fear that it's gonna have a Pokemon Black and White is gonna get a remake, and they're gonna do so much a shit job. It's gonna get trampled through the ground. I'm so sorry, gamers. Avoid lavender descriptions. Ayo, what does that mean?
Oh no.
Thanks for checking in with us. So the people doing the greetings, welcome. But yeah, the Pokemon Direct, Nintendo Direct last week was partner showcase, and it wasn't like a big deal. It was like it was a handful of games that were great. I saw friends on the chat talking about some of them. I see you there, Mix. Stop that. Oh yeah, the lavender. It's the horny Pokemon. Yeah, that's the name of it, Lavander. It's got Power World has some really weird Pokemon. I mean, Power Worlds, pals, whatever you want to call them, in there. I wish they get more creative with their designs, but they're still cute. I like a lot of them. Persona 3 Reload? Oh yeah, I have not played Persona 3 Reload yet. Hopefully I get to do it, but with how things are going, I'll have some news about that later. But thank you for the reminder. They're neat.
Yeah.
All right.
Also, like I was like on a call with a few people, and I found out I was shorter than Vinny.
The Presso is the best boy. I know the Presso is super adorable. Oh yeah. Well, what about Benny? Hello. I saw.
Yeah. So I was I was on a call with some people, and I found out I was shorter than Vinny.
You're shorter than Benny? Hello?
Yes.
You're at puntable distance. I can punch you. No, sorry. Yeah. I'm gonna tell us how short you are. Give us the height. Okay, they're asking about you.
Well, I mean, I don't know like specifically. Like I am 5'8", but I don't think my VTuber is. So probably shorter than that.
Go briefly on this because we got some more topics to show. But do you have a VTuber lore?
VTuber lore. So I haven't really developed VTuber lore all specific for myself, but I do have some VTuber lore for my little guy, my little TTS bot.
Okay. And wait, your TTS has lore, but not you? Maybe yours is in development. Yours is in development.
Yes, I have yet to write it. But my TTS bot, his name is Junior, and he looks like me.
Junior?
And he's a little creature.
You're a parent?
It's more like a little creature that wants to look like me. So it's a little creature that wants to be just like Kalaneko. It's like a parody-like form, and it mimics how Kalaneko looks. And he's British. He's a distinguished gentleman.
So I'm gonna get this straight. You have a British kid.
Yeah. Why not? Adopted.
I'll have to see what Hatsune Miku has to say about that. You all know what Hatsune Miku says about British people, right?
Oh no.
I'm just referencing a
Oh no,
dumbass
times
meme.
5.
Oh wow, you know it.
The only
Junior.
pounds I need is pounding your mom.
Wait, okay. Sorry, I can't laugh too much. My guts hurt a little bit.
Oh, okay.
I always like this track of Sonic Adventure. Oh shit, you recognize the music? Yeah, Sonic.
Ah.
Wasn't there something Sonic new related around the corner? I feel like I'm missing out something. I feel like I'm missing out like a huge chunk of gaming. Gaming has been really good in 2024 already.
Oh yeah.
We got the new update on the gaming news. So what a good segue. Someone mentioned Persona 3 Reloaded. I haven't played it. I hope I can. But there's also an do you play fighting games? I know
Yes.
I know some Danny loves playing fighting games. And there's Grand Blue Fantasy just got 2B.
Yes.
And that is a sweet, sweet update. Oh my goodness. There's the reaction of people seeing like the ultimate moves and the self-destruct move from 2B. It's like, yo, what is this?
Oh yeah.
It's Grand Blue. What's it called? Grand Blue Fantasy versus. Yeah, I am interested in that game. And let me see. Yeah, if you Google 2B Grand Blue, it'll immediately show you the picture. And I'm probably gonna do it here. I don't give a heck. I'm just gonna drop the picture on the stream. So
I'm kind of sweaty in fighting games. Like,
you're sweaty on fighting games? There's a Steam review here. Again, let's read the Steam review of this picture. It says recommended, thumbs up, woof woof, and it is just like 2B's ass when doing the ultimate move. It's like, what the heck? I don't. The fantastic review, 10 out of 10.
Oh yeah. That's gonna sell copies of the game really sure.
I don't give a heck, Sane. Oh shit, that's a nice catch line.
Oh,
I need to.
wow.
I'm gonna steal that. Final Fantasy coming back to fan service. Oh yeah, the Final Fantasy Rebirth has like a cutscene. Spoiler alert! It's like the swimsuit character, Tifa appear in a swimsuit, and people are going nuts over that.
I can't wait.
You can't wait to get to that part, so you can go like, let's go for like 10 seconds, and then okay, moving on. I need to fight some enemies and beat the game. There's also a character that looks like Nero and has a move called Death Weight. Ayo. If it's British, I'll tell him to return to the Moai. No, I'm just catching up with all the comments here on the YouTube side as well. So like Sand, Gecko, and Buff Pup. Yeah, it's kind of like I assume like your TTS mascot has like a little bit of like, oh, I see the inspiration now. Yeah, I need to get myself a TTS mascot. I really do. I have TTS available, but I need to. And just recently, I added something called Tangia. People can do like a Will Ferrell redeem for like 200 points, but I'm gonna add more later, maybe this week. So this week, I'm gonna talk about. I'm gonna ask you about your week later, and I also have a special question from my previous VTuber guest to ask you. And on top of that, sorry to drop so much information on you at once. Yeah. I'm also going to ask you to give us a question for our future guest of a VCS. So if you can think of one in the meantime, it don't have to be too serious. It can be like something simple, something fun. And but yeah, hold on. Okay, let me get into the updates of stuff that's going to happen in the week. I made a post on Twitter talking that I'm going to do a small hiatus, and I also made it on the Discord. Hiatus, I'm not quitting any stuff. I'm not graduating, people. It's not that. I'm just gonna take a little bit of time from Twitch stream specifically. Now we just finished Super Mario RPG. We finished doing some nice, lovely collabs, and I have been invited to other collabs this week. I will be showing up on other people's streams once they make that announcement. And on top of that, I will also be hanging out on the Discord a little bit more. I need to catch up with some more activities. No graduation, Mix. You can say graduation. I'm not gonna graduate. If I wanted to graduate, I join the Sanji. Graduation fast guaranteed.
That's not good.
Say graduating. No, I'm not graduating. Anyway, so yeah, I'm just gonna be taking a little bit of time off from Twitch streams, and I'll come back later with Metroid Red next week and some other stuff as well. I got plenty of stuff to do. But right now, I really want to focus on updating the Discord, updating my YouTube, making some YouTube videos that I really want to do, focusing on art. If anything, I'm doubling down on work and also trying to double down on resting and my mental health and my physical health. Like I just said, my stomach hurts, my head hurts, and my emotions hurts because a lot has been going on. Yeah, I just want to organize. I'm gonna keep it like that, keep it fresh. And what about you, Kaloneko? What are your plans when it comes to like more, you know, streaming related, VTuber related? What's the direction you're going with your channel?
So the direction I've been going with my channel is to, and it's like a loaded question, because like I could do like a lot with it, like and I have done it before. Like lately, I've been like playing like a bunch of games, and I think the focus would be like the games as well as me playing them.
Okay.
But I also have some side projects I also will be working on as well. So, and it's gonna be a very like I already work on my website a lot as well, but like as far as like a side project goes, there's gonna be something really huge coming. Some people are gonna be aware of it, and if you could find it, that'd be great. But
Okay.
it's definitely going to be something that I hope everybody's gonna be looking forward to, and I also think it's going to be very fun to do as well.
Nice. I really need to get myself a website. I've been
Oh, yeah.
trying to do something like that, and it seems like a project that's gonna consume like probably a handful of days
Oh, yeah.
out of me. Because
Oh yeah, my website. My website is very very like it's like part of like sort of VTuber centric as well as like part of my stuff as well. Like I do have a blog whenever I upload to it. There's like a content creator section, and I add people to it every now and then.
Oh, that's so yeah. So you added me in there, and I'm so honored you did.
Oh yeah.
So let me drop the link on the chat. I'll add it to both chats. Oh wait, sorry for the double audio in the background. I click on your Twitch, and your stream started playing music on on everyone's ears.
Funny. Yeah.
So yeah, that's the Kaloneko website, the kaloneko.net. Do you have to pay for like those domains or something?
So I'm using a thing called NeoCities. I used to pay $35 a month on Squarespace, but I switched to NeoCities. NeoCities, all they do is if you want to be a supporter and get more access to like features like with custom domains, like I probably pay like $20 a year for my domain, and then I also pay $5 a month for the website hosting. It uses an older version of the website hosting, but I use a special thing called Sitelex to help make my website. And I'll be adding more stuff later on to it. Like on this website, it's going to have artist credits. I'm going to add more streamers onto it, add more sites, probably add some stuff. I think that might be related to the secret project to sort of, you know, help it out. Yeah. And then, you know, I'm going to continue to try to expand that website as much as possible. Because it's definitely because I do website building as well, which is really cool. Like in my free time when I'm not doing anything else. And eventually I do plan on making a webcomic after I start getting a little bit more used to drawing on an iPad. So I have a lot of stuff I'm going to be doing, and it's a lot for a little guy like me to do this.
Oh yeah, you're a one-man team. You're a team.
For the most part, but hopefully when we start working on the big thing, I'll have more help and stuff, and it'll be great.
Yeah.
And hopefully everybody will be looking forward to that.
Speaking of team, I am going to say this right now. I'm starting to get a little bit mushy. I am very thankful that for over a year, I try to do everything like by myself when it comes to like my own stream security and being myself, myself and my own mods. I am my own mod for a year. After the year as a VTuber, I first decided, hey, I'm reaching out to see who can volunteer to be a mod. I'm probably gonna look for a handful more in the future when I do the rebrand and stuff. And because I have a feeling that with my own secret project, I'm also gonna pick up some lines in there, and then I may have to see what I do about that. But yeah, I also have to be really grateful to you as well, because you have been helping me as well in the shadows and also in present and right here.
In the shadows.
In the shadows. Yeah, you're part of like the
underground VTuber organization, Illuminati confirmed.
No, you're a mod in the Discord server, and I couldn't be more
Yeah.
grateful because you also give me like insights. You also remind me about
Oh
stuff that's
yeah.
going on around. I was like, I should keep a keep a lookout. And I'm thankful for that. I'm thankful
Yeah.
for all the mods. Thank you,
Yeah.
Really appreciate you all.
Yep, I'm always about keeping people safe. I do like, and if you've seen it like on Twitter before, like I don't get into Twitter arguments unless I know exactly what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
But like I do like to keep people safe. Like I do want to like, okay, you need to be aware of this. This is currently happening right now. I need to make sure people know what's going on. That way it doesn't become a surprise later. Surprise! Oh shit! Look at all this stuff that happened.
Like, it's good. It's good. Alright, so we're almost like near the end of like it's just a typical like VCS stuff. I want to ask you a couple of more questions before we go to like the question you gotta check for someone else. So aside, so you mentioned you mentioned that you build websites and the such. A question that I usually ask to a lot of VTuber guests is, can you share with us a hobby or something that you do that it's different from like streaming or gaming? What do you do outside of that, or are you just like terminally online, only focus on that all the time? Do you have like anything else, like maybe like a weird hobby or a strange like thing, something like unusual or something like people may not know about you that can show something you do? Please don't say that you collect like people's head in your room or something like that.
No. I can fix electronics, so I'm able to do that. I can work on computers, of course, but but yeah, I've been able to fix electronics. I like to fix things and put stuff together. I have been known to do that in the past, like fixing controllers and stuff. I've also like built a few arcade sticks. My last one was like CVS2. And I was able to like take that from like a broken arcade stick and sort of like revive it.
Oh, I see your arcade sticks. Yeah, they're freaking amazing.
Oh yeah, they're really good. And then outside of that, like outside of like messing with that kind of stuff, like I know how to draw, like traditionally as well.
Yeah, I need to get back into art. That's why I'm focusing on art this week, baby. I'm praying to that I do that I don't just get involved with so many other things or procrastinating. But that's why I'm taking a break from the streams. I'll get back into gaming, but you know, right now I gotta do other stuff. In fact, I mentioned this before last night as well. When I got into streaming, I thought I would gain more. In fact, I'm gaming less. Why am I gaming less? Why do I not live the luxurious life of Hassan? I need to react to videos on my streams.
Hey Hassan, you want to trade?
Want to trade? Go have my retail job.
Yeah, go have my work job, you know. But another thing I like to do as well is like I like to put gunplay together whenever I can get the chance to.
Nice.
I've done a few streams of me doing that, but like putting that stuff together is like really cool. It's really nice. I like Gundam, and I can't wait for the new game to come out, Gundam Breaker 4. Yeah, it's so nice.
I saw videos about that. I saw a handful of VTubers that are dedicated to only being Gundam. Not only, but mainly, like, you know, they play a lot of other games around, but it's they go back to Gundam only, and I love it. Same. Nerong is a big fan of Mecha. Yeah. And we also familiar faces here. Also, there's a really cool VTuber out there called Sylvie. I'm not sure if you've seen them, but they got a really cool model. People always address it. Every time I talk to someone, they're like, "Oh yeah, check out Sylvie." I'm like, "I know Sylvie. I follow them. I see their streams."
I follow a few mech VTubers, and one of them is I think it's like the Golden Guardian. Yeah, I follow them, and it kind of makes me like want to have like a mech version of this, where like little old me hops into a mech. I eventually want one of those, but yeah. Huh?
No, someone gave me a hammer when you were talking, so I just gave them a mean face.
Did that piss you off? It's like, huh?
No, not you! Someone in chat just hammered my head while I was like listening to you.
Yeah, but like, have you seen some mech VTubers get rigged? Like, holy crap! Like those things are crazy. I'm like, I want one of those.
I tried at the beginning. I was like, oh, maybe I would save money if I rig my own VTuber model. But when I saw that process, I was like, oh, nope. I am not.
You see those posts?
Beautifully accurate VTuber.
So much. You see a shit ton of dots on the model, and you're like, oh, that's why.
Oh, no.
It's like, it's so daunting. You're like,
I can be here all day about talking about. I have a fascination and appreciation for how art works in general, and
Oh
especially
yeah.
when it comes to like, because it's like there's two extremes. There's people who charge like really cheap for like rigging, and then there's
Oh
people
yeah.
who charge you like a truckload of money, and I'm like, I have to be, I have to open my eye and see what's difference, because sometimes the difference
Yeah.
is like a very minimum. Some people out there are trying
Yeah.
to like hypercharge, and
Oh
hey,
yeah.
you gotta educate yourself in this field if you're interested on it, to be honest.
How much did your rigging cost?
Me, oh, wow, good question. And my rigging in depends on the model. On this one, it was about $100.
That's actually the same. That's how much I paid for mine.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
But I think some people don't believe it. I'm like, oh, it's like,
Yeah. It's
I
really
wish
good.
it was a little better. It's it's pretty decent. I seen some that
Yeah.
could be a little less, a little worse. But no,
Yeah.
I don't want to discriminate, but there's obviously ones that are like really expensive and that were not as good. I was like, oh, I feel like I
Yeah.
wouldn't do so much justice to it. But I wish it was like a little bit more, you know, more shaky, more like the ones that I see around from like big artists. I
Yeah.
feel like I maybe someday I'll retouch it, and I'll do that with
Oh,
someone
yeah.
else. But at the
Oh, yeah.
moment, we're gonna be. But right now, my current big plan, everybody, 2.0 Sane is coming. The
Oh.
theme is gonna stay very similar to this one, but it's gonna be adjacent to Neo Cyberpunk. We're staying almost similar, but I really can't go into full details on it.
Oh.
I just want to say it's adjacent, because I really do like these looks. But I really just want to enhance on a more brandable look that I would love more. And also more people will like more, because I'm pretty sure it's a project that is going to be, it's going to be fully funded with everything that has been accomplished thanks to like the mini subathon we did at the beginning of the month, and everything that's been done on Twitch. I'm just waiting for all that to like just settle nicely. Mine, Benny, let me read this comment from Benny in the chat. I know some VTubers who want to play it, potential collapse. Oh, I see you. We're talking about the previous comment from your Kylo. And your rigging was overpriced. At least the rigging added art is perfect though. It happens. Don't feel bad, Alicia. I know, Benny, your VTuber model is super precious. And I've seen many mutuals that really, really adore you. I've seen you out there getting some artwork lately. Keep it up, Benny. You're doing a fantastic job. And as well as everybody. And you too, Kylo. I really, really, truly appreciate our friendship for the longest time, honestly. It feels like we know each other for several years, and it's only been how long? Like a year and a half?
I think it's been about like almost 2 years, I think.
What? Nah.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna be, I haven't been a VTuber for 2 years, and I met you in like year one. After I gotta check. I gotta check exactly when it was.
I know it's been a while.
It's been a while, but it feels like more.
Oh yeah.
I say that to a lot of people's faces. It's like there's people I met a couple of months ago, and I chat with them. It's like, feels like we know each other for like a long time. Like Sam Danny and Yomi Quinley, and all those people. It's like, hey, every time I talk to them, it's like, yeah. That's what I like about this field. It has become like that. It's like one big giant workplace where we all see each other crossing the road.
Oh, definitely. Yeah. It's definitely a journey.
It's incredible. Yeah, it is a journey, and I hope it doesn't matter how fast or how slow people grow, as long as you all can enjoy each other's company and keep your head realistically on the field. I'm gonna keep loving this no matter what. Like I said earlier, 1 bit, 2 bit, 1 viewer, 2 viewer, I don't care. I fell in love with this field, and I'm gonna keep practicing this. It's an art form. Everybody.
It definitely is. Yeah.
That's what captivated me about you when I saw you the first time. I saw your 3D models. I'm like, this is not the standard V-Roid model. I gotta get to know this person. I gotta slide into your DMs like the rat I am, and harass you to be on my collabs, and just so I can ask you dumb questions about how you do things.
Anytime.
Of course.
I enjoy your company as well.
Aw, appreciate it. Sometimes times doesn't matter for friendship. Also, this Professor Layton's music, yeah, it is. The music play has been on fire tonight. And you know what's been on fire, everybody? All of you who showed up today before I take a small hiatus Twitch stream and YouTube stream. Well, not YouTube stream. I'll be making YouTube videos. I'll be posting an update video later this week, by the way. Thank you so much for everyone for showing up in here. And now let's ask you the question of a question for another guest. Actually, wait, hold on a second. Why am I doing the outro? Fuck me!
Oh.
I forgot something important. No! Hold on, everybody! Don't leave your seats yet. I got a question for you. It's from the previous guest. All right. So, in fact, this is perfect. This is a perfect conclusion. Thank you, Melon the Melon, for this amazing question. And the question is like, what inspired you? What inspired you to do VTubing? And what would you do in the future to like change your inspiration?
So, one of the things that really inspired me to do VTubing was like the technology behind it, because I started getting interested in it, and it's the technology that was like, oh wow, this is crazy. I could be this on the screen. I don't have to use a webcam.
For sure.
Like it was, oh yeah. It was so good, and then like it started to progress. It started to become a little bit more of something until I got to where I'm at right now, where it's like, oh, I'm super comfortable with it. I'm super good with it. Like before, I was like kind of a little iffy on it. I was kind of like, what do I do? What's going on? Now I'm like, I'm kind of comfortable with this, you know.
Yeah, you're fine. Like I said,
yeah,
it's really, like I said, the technology behind it is what fascinated.
Yeah.
I think my body was waiting for VTubers to exist so I could jump into a field like this, like video creation, YouTube. Being a YouTuber, I wanted to be a YouTuber since like Let's Players.
Oh, definitely.
It began being a thing, and I never did it until now, which I am now like tackling all of this at once in like a giant wave of like desperation. But I love it, and I'm not stopping anytime soon. And I hope you don't stop anytime soon because we really love you here. We love you in this house.
Oh yeah. I'm gonna be going for a long time. Just imagine if I'm 90 years old and I'm still a VTuber. Of course, the VTuber model will get updated, but you know, we move.
Exactly. No, don't worry about it. You can keep your VTuber model being young looking, and regardless of your age. People don't have to know your age.
Yeah, they don't. But like, I'll be a VTuber for a long time, like a very long time.
Heck yeah. All right, so do you have a question for our next guest, por favor? Let's see, what can you come up with?
I think my next question for our next guest would be, what is the thing that motivates you to be truly happy when you start a stream? What is the thing that you feel like motivates you to become like a streamer to begin with? Because some people struggle with that.
Oh, yeah.
There's like huge struggles with that kind of stuff. So I think like the overall arching question would be, when you like before you start stream, like what is the thing what is your pure prime motivation to be a streamer,
I can
create
see this
content, be a streamer, create content, want to continue moving forward and not trying to give up even when you hit that wall?
Yeah, I can see that. I can answer it on my own way, which is like, what motivates me, it's like the passion for my own, my own achievements.
Oh, yeah.
It's not, and it doesn't have to do with numbers. I try to keep it's important. You mentioned the happiness, and this is key.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people's happiness rely on like the validity of others, and that stops the passion to keep growing. It's like this is an art form. Art form, you can't really rush art, and you can't rush like happiness as well. You gotta be really passionate into it.
And what motivated me to make this question is I'd see people on Twitter all the time, mainly VTubers and sometimes streamers. They just graduate, they quit streaming because they don't feel like they're growing at all. It's like, you gotta understand, you're always gonna be hitting this wall. I've been doing this for 7 years. I'm constantly hitting walls, but I'm also getting past them. It takes a while, and it takes a lot of effort and motivation for that kind of stuff, and none of it's easy. But
no, it does.
But it definitely takes your own motivation to get past that. If you don't have your own motivation, what are you fighting for?
What am I fighting for?
What am I fighting for?
I'm gonna leave before the cringe spreads through my veins. All right, everybody, if you're watching this on YouTube, don't forget to give us a like. And Kalaneko, I'm gonna give you one last thing for you. I need to ask you. Please do my YouTube outro.
Okay.
Don't stutter. Do my YouTube outro right now.
Thank you for watching, everybody. Thank you for watching the In-Sain VCS podcast. Give her all your money.
No, this is not a robbery.
He pulls out the gun.
No. Wait, hold on a second. You got it? No, don't give me the money.
Oh,
That's a joke.
damn.
Okay, I'm only pointing the gun at you as a joke. It's not a
Okay.
serious, like you say.
Yeah. You can edit that in post.
No, anyways,
Yeah.
Thank you so much once again. And then I'm
Yeah.
leaving. I'm leaving here. I need to add the links to your channel in the description. But yeah, if you're watching this, please go follow Kyle and Echo as well. And we're gonna raid one of our previous guests that I saw live. We're gonna raid the D-Sync.
Ooh.
Don't shoot.
One of the most creative models. Ah! Thank you for
Oh.
100 bits at the end of the show. Oh, really, truly appreciate it. If you want to keep supporting the show, check my links as well. But yeah, more importantly, check out Kylo. Yeah. Thank you for being. You were a wonderful co-host for tonight. I really appreciate it.
Thank you. I'm a little chaotic sometimes, but
just a little bit. Nah, you can be more chaotic than this. I've seen what you're capable of doing. I've seen your energy. Anyways, everyone, see you later. See you during the week. I'll be doing some posts on my Twitter and some updates on YouTube.
Bye-bye.
You all have a good night. Bye-bye.
You have a good night. Bye-bye.
Boy.
That was good.
Stream is over, and let me see what these.
You were doing an outro, and I was like, "Oh shit!"
I just wanted to catch a surprise.
Really oh God, Sain, hey!
Reaction.
Sain, how
My
you
first thing
doing?
was give Sain all your money.
Yeah. It's just very fun to say like that.
Hold on, let me
Yeah.
see. Do you know D-Sync?
I've DM'd D-Sync before.
Hell yeah!
I DM'd him recently. I was like, "Hey, I got an idea for your models. Why don't you make silhouettes of VTubers you've had collabs with?" And he's like, "I used to do that." Like, oh shit.
Oh, that collab was really fun.